Hello everyone, welcome to this special session on the string special series. The first session was about the string called Islamic star. I hope you are enjoying the series, and today we will be drawing another string. Our tile will be revolving around a special string which is the khala. It can be called a tangle or a string. Khala is originally by CZT Anika, which is more commonly known by the name Zen.Linear. Yeah, so today we will be trying out the khala string, and then we will use some more tangles to complete our tile, right? So this is Marcus Operandus as released by Zentangle headquarters. It's in front of me, and I'm going to be marking 3 points here, right? So let us pick up our pencil. So there's a little bit of geometry here, so you may not use your ruler. It is entirely up to you. So I'm marking a point here, right? So what I'm going to do is draw a triangle, right? And then mark a point here in front of this O, yeah, and then another here in front of this O, right? So I have 3 points here, and with a ruler, without a ruler, entirely up to you. You will just join these points. I think we need to move ahead. I think the point needs to be here in front of 3 and 5. Yeah, right? So I'm just going to join these lines and form a triangle. Yeah, like this. Right, so we are going to be drawing our string, the khala string, inside this triangle. Now you can roughly find the center of these sides also, right? So this is about 9.5. Yeah, it is about 10. So I'm going to mark roughly the center 4.5 or 5.5. Hello everyone, welcome to the second session on the string special series. I'm Sanyukta Saxena, and in today's session we will be touching upon the string called khala. Yeah, khala is originally a string by Zen.Linear, that is CZT Anika, and today we will explore that string, learn how to draw the basic string, and then draw a tile together using the string. Right, this special series is about the string. The whole idea of drawing the tile is to highlight the string, so everything else just recedes and the string becomes the center of attraction. Although originally in Zentangle that is not the case, but this is different. Yeah, so let's first learn how to draw the string khala, and then we shall draw a tile together. So in front of me is a Zendala tile, and I have basically found 3 points on this tile, this one, this and this, and just mark these 3 points to form a triangle. Yeah, and the sides of triangle is approximately 10 centimeters each, so I'm just going to roughly mark a point at 5 centimeters, yeah, here, so that I roughly have a center point of this triangle. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just with a very soft hand join these points to find the center point of the triangle, from where we will start with our string. Yeah, so this is the exercise first to be done. So you can do away with this geometry and draw freehand also. As I keep saying, there is no hard and fast that you have to use these tools. As it is, Zentangle doesn't recommend using these tools, right? So first we'll draw a circle or an orb here like this, right? And then we are going to add 6 orbs. These are 6 sections, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? So if you have 3 sides, you will have 6 orbs. So first let me just add these C shapes around my orb, so it becomes easier to draw my khala like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and add these orbs in each of these sections. Right, So that's the initial exercise. Now next step is to start drawing the string. So I'm going to start somewhere here. So I'm now going to start with this orb. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is add a nice curve and go till almost the end of this corner of the triangle. Again skip one and pick this orb, add a nice curve and go almost till the end of the corner, this corner of the triangle. Again skip one orb, add a nice curve and go almost till the end of the corner, right? Then what I am going to do is add another aura to all these lines. So what I am going to do is just extend this and add an aura. Again extend this and add an aura. Again extend this and add an aura, right? So that was the first step. Now I am going to move in the opposite direction. So now this orb which I left earlier, now we are going to join it here. Again going to aura this and join it here. Now the second orb, going to add a curve and join it here. Again going to aura, extend the aura and join it here. Again going to extend this and join it here. Again going to extend this aura and join it here, right? So this is the basic of the khala string. Now what you can do is complete these orbs like this, right? What you can also do here is add another triangle inside. There are a lot of things that you can do, right? So we'll see what do we want to do with the inside. So lot of opportunities. Now let us first add a line in between like this. So this is the basic khala string, right? And then we have these three sides and we have the inside to play around, right? So one more orb here, a pearl, a thin aura and some lines. Like this, right? And then I am going to add the pattern brace inside, right? So what I am going to do is start here, come down like this, add simple auras to the first one that I drew. We already know the pattern brace. Actually this shape is good for the pattern brace. That's the only logic for placing it here, but you can add a whole lot of tangles, right? So just choose a tangle of your choice and just add it inside these petal shapes, leaf shapes, which are formed due to the string. Yeah. So I am going here with the tangle brace. Will add drama to my tile because of the inked portions, right? Now I am going to pick up my O1 and double line these, add one more aura, and then as we do in brace, I am going to be inking them alternatively because I like that drama, so I'm going to ink it. So I have done that exercise, added aura to all the lines, and now next step is to ink, right? So just take your time and ink the alternate spaces as we do for the tangle brace. I'll just show you one, right? So then leave one space and then ink the next one. Probably picking up the PN or O8 will be a better option. right? Again skip one section, go to the next. So khala is a very versatile string, and this is what we have done with 3 sides, right? So we added 6 ops and then created the string. As you increase the sides, you can always draw khala in a hexagon, you can draw khala in a square, and accordingly you increase the size from 6 to 8 to 10, and the look of khala differs, right? So I'm going to do the same for all. So I'm done with that exercise. Now these small little spaces, you can comfortably add these lines with a V shape at the end and just ink that section. So lines with a weight at the end will be a nice idea to fill up this section. Yeah, small little spaces here, straight line. Again, add a line, add some weight at the end, add a line, some weight at the end. Yeah, and the last one here. Right, so that's our khala with brace. Now we have 3 sections left, so it is up to us what do we want to do with the rest, right? So let us insert nice beautiful moon pies here. Right, so I started with the moon, added an aura. I'll add another aura here, and then at a distance one more, and then add some Knightsbridge. Basically building on my moon, adding different things in my auras is what makes the tangle moon pie. Adding one more aura, then adding some orbs, then adding another aura, another, right? And then up to us, let us add Duda. So I'm going to add one more aura. I'm just building on the space, right? So you can add anything of your choice. Let me just remove this. Yeah. Right, and then another aura, and then up to us what do we want to add. So I'm going to add these fescue shapes and connect them to form the pattern called dragon air. Yeah, then connect these by an S shape, right? So that's one, and we'll see what do we want to do with the rest, if we want to do something or leave it like that, right? So moving on to the next one now. So going to draw in the same fashion. So started with the moon, one aura, two aura, a thicker aura where I'll be adding the Knight's Bridge. Yeah. Working on the third and the last moon. Adding auras to the orbs. One more aura. And then some space for my Duda. So you can add any pattern of your choice in these auras. So basically we are decking up the moon by adding patterns to the auras. Yeah. So again another aura. And then the fescues. And then the S shape and connect these. Yeah, right. So we are done with our moons. Now the leftover spaces, let us add a dash of color. I have this brush pen with me. It says ice green color. Yeah, some shade of green. So I'm just going to ink the rest of my spaces. Sorry, add color. So you can either add some and then blend it, or you can add to all. Entirely up to you. You can mix colors. So this is one department. I think you can do a better work than me. I'm first going to add the color and then we'll just blend it a little with our brush pen. Right, so give me a few minutes and I get back. Once we are done with that, I'm just going to blend it a little with my, just even it out a little with my water brush. Although I don't think it's required here. Just a little. Few places where it is appearing a little uneven, you can always add some water and even it out. Yeah. So let us first shade and we'll see if we want to add anything in the background. Yeah. So shading a brace, pretty simple. Just add graphite on one side. You can also shade along these lines. That's one more option. I generally shade it this way because it gives that third dimension to the tangle. Yeah. And then you can add some graphite here. Around the circle, right? And then you can also add here. add here. Right, so spaces are small, so a little careful with your graphite, don't add too much. Right, come on these intersections where lines are intersecting each other. Yeah, so let us blend this first and we shall see if we want to add any more. So yeah, so simple string gives nice opportunity to play around by adding tangles inside it. Right, so just darken one side and highlight the other. That's one way I really like to shade my brace, because the center looks like folded then. Yeah, yeah, you can also add some graphite, I think, at the ends here on both sides and blend. Yeah, something like this. Then moving on to our moon pies, don't blend too much. I don't want the entire thing go gray. Yeah, slowly blend the graphite. Yeah, and the last one. Yeah, and a little highlight would be a good idea on the other side of the brace, as I mentioned to you. It really brings out the tangle. Yeah, so just pick up another blending stump and just soften it. Yeah, so now with the rest of the spaces, up to us what do we want to do, right? So just I am going to pick up my jelly roll and add some printums in the background with my white jelly roll. Big ones, and they will be just subtly, in a very subtle way, visible in the background. Yeah, I'm just going to go on like this. Add big printums. Like these. Yeah, finishing here. Right, so you can add any other pattern of your choice, right? So just we'll redo the lines at few places because of the jelly roll, right? So you can see some whites have covered up the, so I'm just going to redo the outer line of my Dragonair, just going to re-emphasize it. Right, so it's always a good idea to reconsider some lines after you have completed your shading and everything that you wish to do on your tile. Right, and the last one here. Yeah, you can always add some shade on the outside. Probably I'll pick up my, no, since we have color in the background, now adding the gray watercolor pencil will not be a good idea. So it's just adding a touch of pencil at the ends of my tangling, so that the background kind of recedes. It is already pretty subtle, so this will re-emphasize that. Right, so just a touch of shade as I close the tile. Yeah, and then just gently blend it. Make sure your jelly roll has dried up. So with a very soft hand, I'm just blurring the graphite, not pushing too hard because sometimes the jelly roll also starts to chip off. So just blurring the gray, making it a little more subtle. So there are a whole lot of tangles that you can add in the background. So this is just an idea. Explore. The main purpose was to draw the string, right? And you can use it in so many different ways. So I'm now going to close my tile here, right? And we will meet again with another new string special, right? Till then, have a good time, stay safe, bye bye.